Hey guys, DT here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new episode of Boom Beach. So the mega crab is going to rise in about 2 days, and that means that right now I am on a mission loot. So let's jump into today's Dr. T. I will show you how far I've gotten, and I will hopefully be able to help you out to get further into the Dr. T today than I was able to get in. So this is stage 1, and normally I do not deploy troops on stage 1, but I decided, you know what the heck, we should probably warm up the muscle because I'm really trying to get Dr. T completely taken down today. And if you guys didn't see yesterday, Dr. T has grew some fangs and he basically looks like Mr. Dracula now. So beware of him, and he probably is going to be going trick-or-treating with his turtles too. So let's jump into the stage 2 over here. And stage 2, of course, is really easy. You didn't have to deploy the troops. You could have probably taken out a few of the cannons and the sniper tower over there and just finish this off with the critters. But like I said, I decided to have my troops participate all the way from the beginning today until the final stage that I'm able to complete. So let's jump into stage 3, and this one here too was so easy, and I probably didn't have to deploy, but hey, we're gonna have to practice, right? Because it's about to get a little bit more difficult. And actually today's Dr. T was not super difficult for me personally until stage 7. And I guess I just kind of gave it away to you guys that is basically where I have gotten. So let's just keep going through this. Let's keep looking at the layouts and what I did and what I didn't do well. I will tell you right now that when I was playing this, I was kind of half distracted. And so you will see a few misclicks. I dropped med kits where I shouldn't have, but I still was able to get in all the way up to the top, so I guess that didn't really matter. And besides, I do have heaps of GBE, so that was not an issue at all. Stage 3 is about to come to an end, and it will be really easy. I did chuck a few of the mortars there because mortars are so pesky for the Zookas. Zookas are so vulnerable, and my Zookas right now are maxed out for the level of my artillery. For the level of my armory, but still I have to continue to shock them because otherwise they will hit up the Zookas majorly. So this is stage 4 of Dr. T, and this one is getting a little bit harder. There are a few of the rocket launchers there and a shock launcher up front, so I'm just gonna take out the rocket launchers and take out the shock launcher up front, and this is where you will see a misclick. I'm pretty sure I dropped like a med kit on it. Yep, right there. I basically was trying to heal up the shock launcher, but it's okay. We got plenty of GBE. I'm gonna reflare my troops, and we're gonna go all the way around the corner, and we're gonna creep up to the HQ, and we're going to take it down from 3 o'clock. So this was actually fairly easy, and then we're gonna jump into stage 5 right away. Stage 6, when I was trying to replay it, actually crashed on me at the end, so I'm gonna kind of pause it so you can see what the stage looked like, and then you will see from each end I basically finished it off. So this is stage 5, very easy. You could probably take it down with any given troop combination. This wasn't anything to be scared of. So this is stage 6, and I believe this is the one that actually ends up kind of cranking out on me a little bit. And what I did is I took out the cluster over by the HQ, and then I took out the shock launcher with it. And from there on, I am not going to worry about the rocket launcher on the left hand side because it is kind of far away from the reach. We're not going to get hit up by it because, first of all, it's far enough, and second of all, I'm also using the combos of Zookas and Heavies, which means that Heavies will stand in front, Zookas will get clustered up behind them in the back, and this will guarantee that they will stay untouched. I did lose a few troops at this stage, but that was a-okay, and basically I'm going to finish off right over here from kind of 1 o'clock, and it is going to be pretty easy. We're going to reflare so that Heavies go front and Zookas back up behind them, and then the takedown is going to be really quick. Oh, actually, maybe this wasn't the stage that failed. So let's take a look at the one the replay where it failed. So stage 5 here, and this is the replay of stage 6. So that's the one that actually did not fully finish. So as you can see, the base is kind of full of everything on the right and full of everything on the left. So what I did is I cleared off a few of the rocket launchers. There is a shock launcher and another shock launcher over on the left and the furthest left hand side. So I just went ahead and cleared as many of those as I could. I'm not using tanks and medics, so I did not need additional GBE to deploy my troops. From here on, I'm going to clear off the second cluster of the rocket launcher and the shock launcher. The shock launcher is going to have a little bit more HP in it than the rocket launcher, so I'm going to use a few more artilleries to clear that up. And so many mines and boom mines there that eventually I am going to have to use some critters to deploy and to clear those off, because otherwise the boom mines are going to take down even my heavies. So that's not a good look for me. So I took out the remaining shock launcher over on the left hand side, and then from there on basically deployed all of my troops through the left flank. I flared them to the left. We did not need to worry about that flamethrower in the very front, and then I'm just going to keep on flaring as far left as I possibly can. The troops are going to separate just a little bit, so the second flare is going to take care of that. But right now we're just clearing up the clusters in the corner, and you basically could have gone one way or the other. I chose to go left because to me it made more sense with my troop combo, and it actually worked out pretty well. So this is kind of where I'm gonna have to pause, so you will see that I finished it because the replay has failed. But over through the left flank is where I ended up taking my troops through. We cleared off all of the mortars and machine guns, and then just finished off the HQ from the left hand side. Now you can go through the right, it is totally up to you. I don't think, you know, one way or the other it's going to matter, because it actually is a pretty easy stage. So you're gonna have fun with it, and you're definitely going to get through it. So now let's go ahead and take a look at stage 7. And stage 7 today is a little bit beastly, guys. Stage 7 features a lot of machine guns and a lot of cannons and rocket launchers, and so I swapped my troop combo for stage 7. This is stage 7. What I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and use tanks and medics. To me, it made sense because I thought that once I clear off a few of the boom cannons and the cannons right by the HQ, the only things that are remaining are the machine guns and sniper towers over on the left hand side. So I actually probably would have won this if I would have boosted the troop damage, my masterpiece of troops damage, but I didn't. I only boosted my GBE, and I thought that that was going to be enough, and it clearly was not, because basically what ended up happening is that I ended up running out of time, and with only a few seconds left, the bar of the Dr. T's HQ was still pretty full, and I think tanks and medics are a little bit slower. Probably if I added also a Scorcher here, I could have finished this off, but I didn't. So today I was only able to complete 6 stages. Stage 7 I tried multiple times, and unfortunately it did not work out for me. So I decided to save the loot for an upgrade of something that I really want to upgrade in the future, and then not waste it on trying again Dr. T stage 7. So this is what the layout looks like. Hopefully it will help you in planning your own attack and your own strategy for today. Eventually what happened is that I simply just ran out of time, and I had my medics patching up the troops. Everything was working just fine. We were kind of far enough away from those cannons. One of them was still hitting me up, but unfortunately both times that I've tried this combination, I just ran out of time. Now, like I said, if you use this troop combo, just boost up the troop damage and maybe also boost up your GBE so you can clear off a few of those defenses that are in your way, and then hopefully it'll work out for you. For me today, I didn't complete stage 7. Hopefully, seeing this layout, you will be able to, and that will absolutely make my day. If you did make it through stage 7 today because you saw the layout and you kind of prepped for it, let me know in comments below, and it'll absolutely make my day. But there is this one base that I wanted to show you guys that I'm going to start with in my next video. I just found it on my map today, and look how absolutely beautiful this is. I cannot read the name of the player because it is written in a foreign language, but it is so adorable. And guys, just because it is in the shape of a heart, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy, because there is a grappler there that's very strategically positioned, and even if you flare your troops all the way around the corner, you will still be within the range of the grappler. So I'm gonna start my next video with this base because we all love Boom Beach, guys, and I will see you then. Later.